Waiting there with that Frenzy. Frenzy still very popular despite the price increase. And here they go, straight through. Your boy Dre trying to open up the action there. Drone will be able to deal with him. And another one coming through as well. So TSM, and it's all TSM in the kill feed at the moment. It's looking like a terrible start here for Luminosity. Something slower here. We can see this initial A main control. It's pretty heavy pressure, and it is, as you say, the bonus. And they've decided to just go for it. And Drone is going to work this site to perfection. 3 entries, and just in a matter of like 5 seconds, the round's over, I feel like. But again, the experience will really help. You can see that TSM now working on the split towards the A site, able to go through the tree position, and they'll be able to come onto an A site that's not super well defended here. With that said, Moose and your boy Dre able to make life rather difficult as the push continues to come through, and Moose has done so much damage, it leaves just Wardell in the clutch.
Wardell, no Blade Storm, but he does have a Vandal in his pocket in a 1v2. He's going to be able to get the spike down. He's going to back up, get the shot, needs to see one, looks for the second, lands one shot, dashes away, drops things down to a 1v1, but he's down to 30 health. He's going to have a chance, and Wardell goes huge for TSM as he gets 3.
Something work here. Can be quite difficult to defend if you're all stuck on the site, and it is a site and A main, and one player cat as well for TSM, so they are set up really well for this. As the retake comes through, TSM, indeed, the crossfires are working out.
Moves the last one alive with 58 health. Just gonna back off, not really gonna have a chance to do much of anything. Maybe, no, not even gonna be able to keep his life. So TSM, again, just continue to pile it on. That's now 5 rounds in a row. Where
there's a gun collected as well. And you can see that there's a gamble stack coming in through towards the A site because they're already Luminosity droned out B main, so they have a good sense of what's happening here. They've already started to rotate. There's a Proto with that Sheriff, and it's looking quite grim now. Long-range Hunter's Fury coming into play, and it is a shutdown here. Luminosity doing an excellent job, and that's the skill that you were talking about earlier in the broadcast, Doug. You give them an opportunity and they're going to be able to make good use of it. Luminosity here surviving with 4 players so far.
Well, and Dan, like you mentioned, they're doing this a round ahead of schedule, right? Like the plan was, let's do what we can here, and then we'll have guns the next round. We'll have 5 ultimates. We'll really be able to fight back, but TSM, a good bit of room. Now, keep in mind, there is one player who's going to get caught up in Boathouse. Interesting thing is, you normally see this because it's bait, right? It's exactly what a Proto can do right there. They try to go in because they think they have control, but there's somebody in spawn who's able to mow them down on the cross. TSM's just down to 2 members left. Luminosity in at least a numbers advantage as they try to take this site back. Moose is still anchoring things down, and he's as healthy as they come.
Doesn't know about Cutler's position, but doesn't matter. He still finds the headshot on the reaction, and it's going to be Luminosity holding on, and that's a beautiful, beautiful round again. And
towards A, there's that paranoia. It looks like they might try to swing with it. Just enough to get some room and have Thief post up and run.
Nice trace coming through there, and there is actually some presence here on Catwalk. You can see that already Thief is feeling it. He's worried about it. Sabros is there. The push from Hazed and B main is not going to work out, and Luminosity looked like they were getting pinched, but again, they just understand what's going on, and they are expectant, and they deal with it beautifully well. Thief picking up another one, and TSM get totally shut down, and they... Yeah, I'll be interested to see what TSM plan to do here. They do have some ultimates available, but look at Thief go. That's great stuff again from Catwalk. The aggression works out so often for Thief. He's so confident, and you can see exactly why he's been placed on that Reyna. He gets the opportunities to take those fights and back away if he needs to with the dismiss. But 5 versus 3, they don't have to do anything special.
This will be interesting. Yeah, there's that swing. Oh, well, you didn't even really have to because Thief is just playing out of his mind. He gets 4 that round. Stellar gets the last one. A flawless round from LG. But now, again, TSM has guns.
It is a change of pace here. An early mid play. And, oh, there we go. Thief, he wanted to switch things up, but he gets caught.
Stellar's going to use that Hunter Fury as well, and he's going to be good for 1 as Stellar drops. Drone dropping as well as Moose goes big. He goes for 2, give him the 3rd as he takes full control of the middle of the map and puts odds back in Luminosity's favor.
Oh no, it was looking so good initially for TSM, but it's all fallen apart.
Okay, Drone didn't see him, but he got tagged up anyway. Thief was able to take him out, so they're going to have some of that information, but they're going to try to invest onto the A site anyway. Stellar's the first one there. He's going to take care of Sub Rosa as Thief continues to push the matter. Dre and Thief get 1 apiece. TSM down to 2.
Yeah, Thief still on that site, looking extremely dangerous. This guy cannot be stopped. Cure the spike plant here. Luminosity must retake.
Sabrosa's got to go big here because that's where that retake's going to be coming from. Thief able to take care of them. They're going to use the neural theft as well as the spike goes down. Now it's on LG in a 3v3 to try to create some space and try to get on there. But Wardell holding fast, takes care of Stellar, but a Pro comes in from the side. It's just down to Thief. Thief, who's been an absolute madman for Luminosity with the opportunity to do it yet again, and FAZE stops it dead in its tracks. A 3K for TSM as we're knotted up at 6 apiece going into half, folks.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like TSM are going to be receiving the same medicine as they dealt out in the first pistol in this series, and here it comes. Luminosity able to defend quite nicely so far. Will at least deal with Thief, who's been a huge problem so far, but it's a 2 versus 4 for TSM. It's looking very scary indeed. Time is of the essence. There may in fact not really be any time at this point. It's just down to getting some additional kills, some money in the bag, and they're going to be able to do that. You know what, Wardell, getting those kills is huge. You know, charging up the knives, making sure he's got more money to be able to put into an operator if that's what he wants to do, is going to be, well, goodbye Ghost, I guess. I don't know if that was intentional, but do the damage. Try to get rid of that flash there as he goes for the peek. Oh, the knives come out, not landing. But there we go. FAZE onto the site, both jumping down now to try to get something to happen, but looking a little bit desperate at this point.
And Luminosity have to be careful, make sure this doesn't get out of hand. So far, looking so good. TSM down to 2 members left. Is Luminosity in firm control? They have the spike down. They have control of the site. They have gun advantage as well. But of course, it's in moments like these that insane plays happen like that. Like we almost saw. But Luminosity put them away. A 4-round lead. And Dan, the momentum has fully swung.
Here from Wine. This has to be... This is it. Sabrosa has to get a couple kills, at least hit. There's one. Is he going to find the others? He does at least just barely get Stellar as well. And on top of that, it has slowed the push a little bit. So still having to take some time here, Luminosity, to clear the site. TSM have some opportunity here, some time, but a Proto with a very forward position tree is causing problems, but nothing that FAZE can't handle. As the lockdown's ready to go for the retake in this 3v2, TSM, they could finally be taking a grip of this one.
Numbers advantage, and you see Luminosity have no choice but to really back up. They're going to take FAZE out for their troubles as they try to reset the situation. Lockdown no longer a problem. Cutler starts on the defuse, can't blast through it because the generator's there. He has to go in aggressive. Drone takes care of one, Drone takes care of the second. TSM take the round.
They understand that this is a likely position for a rush, and they would be right to think that.
Gray going to work his way into the back. Here the run it back has been used. Cutler able to take care of Stellar. Numbers advantage over towards TSM. They also have the Hunter's Fury in mind as they try to retake B. They've got all the personnel they could want. We'll see how they handle the sheriffs, and like how brutal Luminosity can be with pistols because of things like that.
Yeah, you need the Hunter's Fury to get rid of a Proto, man. That guy is ridiculous. He is so insane. And that one Deagle shot, or sorry, Sheriff shot, I should say, is going to cause so many problems here. There comes the push straight in, and just 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. The dominoes fall, and Luminosity crush the retake attempt with nothing but the pistols. Came down from Cat to top mid, and now he's looking towards tiles as well. So some good info there as far as TSM are concerned. Still somewhat of a retake setup here with a very committed play from Drone. The flash goes through, just one frag though. TSM are looking not too bad after that extra one from FAZE, and his turret's going to pick up one as well. So TSM, they could stop this.
My gosh, they stuffed it, man. Like the flash was there, it was beautiful. FAZE had a great crossfire. Luminosity still tried. They still try, right? They get in. Moose gets the spike down, but he's a dead man walking. A 4K for FAZE. They sniffed it out.
How that goes in a moment here is we'll see the lockdown actually getting destroyed. That's unfortunate.
Dre goes big. He was never caught in the smoke. He's able to get one, and that's going to pull members of TSM back to have to deal with him. You can't ignore him. He gets another one. Your boy Dre goes huge. He gets 3. Luminosity gets map point. Towards tree. No, it's everything is being invested towards B. You hear the run it back. Has been used. Wardell doesn't even get a chance as TSM's just down to 3 members left. There's the run it back. It goes offline. The third is going to use the neural theft to try to give everything away. FAZE drops. 2 left for TSM as the Proto should get the spike down.
Spike planted.
Sabrosa here. Oh, he's going to get eliminated, leaving just Carla. Every single shot. Look at this, the skill differential in just this round and some of the other rounds too is just incredible to witness. Luminosity, I don't know, man, what they've been doing before this game, but it's working. They are hitting their shots. It's working on the flank for TSM as well.
Yes, there is going to be that turret there. Should spot him out, and it's going to pull some of it back. The LG playing far more up than we usually see attacking teams on a post plan here. TSM seem to be taking care of it just fine. As Wardell dashes back just down to 13 health. Moose is there. The turret's gone. Sabrosa's on the pinch. Luminosity could be in trouble here, but it's just Sabrosa that's left. In a 1v3, certainly a winnable one as he gets his way onto one, but he's going to get sucker punched by Moose as he drops. Luminosity take the pistol.
Situation where the fight is on their terms. They go for the retake. The paranoia creates an opportunity to gain some extra position onto the site here, looking for that retake to really start to come out to fruition. A Proto, of course, with the Sheriff causing problems, but now down to your boy Dre with the Spectre and the Spike defuse. The pressure's coming in, and the spray is there on the dark cover. He's 8 bullets left. All the bullets are gone. Just out of time is your boy Dre. It was a good effort, but it's even better for TSM. Retake from TSM. Everything went right. And Luminosity will switch things up here in the next round. Oh, this is very scary.
It is. Eve was the tip of the spear using the bot, create some space, and then after a couple of moments pass, he's the first one to get the kill. Cutler from a great spot, though, with the Guardian. 1, 2, 2 bullets, 2 kills as he continues to look for more. He's going to get paranoia there, though he has to back up. Great use of the dart to try to give him a bit of visibility, but he's going to drop. A Proto takes care of Wardell as well. It's going to drop into a 1v1 Killjoy on Killjoy. A Proto versus Hazed.
This is a very, very tricky position for Hazed. Definitely at a huge disadvantage. A Proto could be absolutely anywhere. Has the turret to play off of as well.
Oh boy.
So Hazed has to hit an incredible reaction shot. Oh my god! That should not have happened. There's no way a Proto ever misses shots like that. But this one instance, Hazed has a chance and he steals it away.
Shadows looking to see how they get back into this thing. How do they retake the site? They have full personnel as well. There's the showstopper. Hazed goes in first, takes care of Stellar. Nothing connecting on it, but Drone with the rifle gets one. Gets the second one as a Proto's gonna get caught. He drops as well. Luminosity, the round falls apart as it's just down to Moose. He's in a great spot, but he's insanely outnumbered. Gets one, Drone's gonna get the defuse. TSM take the lead.
I feel like B is a possibility. Gives you as the attackers a lot more room to play, and they're going to go and use that wall to create a safe passage through to that east site, and it's going to be quite difficult here for TSM, but they do have players in position. They've got crossfires actually. To Luminosity, despite having some position, they have a lot to deal with still.
The position's great, but it's telegraphed, right? Like, once that wall went up, you saw members of TSM start to rotate. It's just Hazed on A as everyone else has made their way over to B, but Luminosity so far seem to be handling it just fine as Dre and Stellar get one apiece. Stellar's gonna get the spike down as well. It's just down to one remaining player for TSM. And, well, he's not going to be around for long. A flawless round for Luminosity. Is
hating to B, so there seems to be more of an argument for this B play with that yellow pressure from B long, and at the same time, the hit comes through to the A site, so there's problems all over the place here. Luminosity, though, are finding the entry to Spike is now down on the ground. It's got to be collected and planted promptly because there's only 10 seconds left for a plant, and it's down to Moose. He's got to get it done by himself, and he's going to take down Wardell. 7 seconds left. He's got to get on the plant immediately. Cutler's playing the time. He'll get the frag, but there's the trade in the nick of time, and Luminosity, by the skin of their teeth, will pick up the round win.
You see them start to get closer and closer, freaking suffocating like a python around its prey. Drone there, Drone 1, Drone 2. He's already got 3 on the round, looking for the third, spots him, pushes him back. TSM starting to rotate. They're starting to get their members over while Drone continues to buy time. Luminosity, the spike is down, and it's alone. Proto wins the duel. He's got to get the spike, but he's going to walk potentially right into the lap of a member of TSM. They're going to be pushing it from different fronts. Wardell's going to get pushed back. Proto has to go. He has to go now. He's going to try to get the spike down. Meanwhile, Hazed on the flank, right in the back, takes care of him. What a round by TSM.
This is a great read from TSM. We'll go into that in a moment, but because I think they anticipated that they would try to get that Luminosity would try to isolate the B long players, and then they could go through mid here. But look how ready TSM are for this. They knew this was coming. Yep. 2 quick kills from Sabrosa completely stifles the efforts up mid, and now it's down to the B long players to gain ground without that split possibility. Here on the raise, he has a showstopper, so there is some potential to get some damage in with it, but you might want to save it from this position. Such a hard call. There comes the TP as well to help out by the yellow position for the post plant, but here comes the shock darts to deny that plant, and they might run out of time here. Plant comes through, has to come off of it again.
Yeah.
Moose is in so much trouble as he repositions, and now that's it. There's no more time.
Yeah, the round went sideways. It was Cutler really who was backed by Snowman who really won TSM the round.
This is the TP for info because they have to be either pushing B long right now when he TP'd or they're going A. Now TSM know precisely what's happening. It's just hitting the shot. And there are some shots from Sabrosa knocking him down. And it's looking fantastic here for TSM. The winds indeed have shifted and their ship is sailing all the way. There is a res available. Of course, you know, Proto is not within a resable. Oh, hello. He's playing behind the wall. That was not expected, and that could make the difference here.
Can Luminosity down to 2 members left. The TSM's 2 members that remain are certainly very weak. Make this a 1v1.5 as it drops down to a 1v1, and Moose goes nuts. He gets 3, wins the round for Luminosity as they tie up 6 at half.
It's enough of that. Now they start to move towards the A side here, trying to explode onto your boy Dre. Paranoia is pretty good. Not finding the connections he wanted immediately. It's a little bit messy, but a Proto is just cleaning it up quite nicely. Putting on a clinic with that classic. And the spike will go down on the A side. So TSM 2 versus 4 here. It's going to be tough, but it's a pistol. The ghosts are out, and the ghosts truly are out. And Proto is going to just delete Cutler, and there's not much left there. Poor timings for TSM, and that's Luminosity off to a good start. Flying timing. Obviously, TSM have a turret to deal with that, but ultimately it's about the info for Luminosity, and now they just have to hit the shots. And this is going to be tough. It's all going to be down to hitting their utility nicely. There goes the Paranoia, and there goes the burst. The Paranoia was actually going to land on Wardell, so they've actually managed to find a way in. There goes a nice follow-up with the shock dart from Moose. He's got position at the back side, and he's going to be able to take down Hayes, leaving it all down to Cutler. Beautiful from Moose. I don't even understand how he got so much done by himself there. Very well played.
Needed to break the ice as TSM, they still haven't gotten the spike down, but you've got to be careful for Proto on the flank. TSM full sense because they don't have the weaponry. They have to commit to the site. They do just out. Wardell gets another one, but there's nobody watching the flank. A Proto gets 1, a Proto gets 2. Moose gets in on it as well, and TSM again, they're pinched. Man, they're like sitting ducks in there. They don't have any room to work with. Sabrosa with the Sheriff, not good for any. A Proto gets 3. TSM 6-10.
Yeah, so we'll see if they can do that. Wardell on the operator. They have everything that they could possibly want.
Okay.
And there you go. Starts off nicely, taking down Stella towards that B-long position. Oh, Thief coming out with a rocket, and there is the dash away. Wardell, he's doing so much for the team at the moment. And Drone with a follow-up onto your boy Dre. So after all is said and done, the dust has settled. It's the 3v2 in favor of TSM.
He might be the one to blow it up. Luminosity pushing in from different fronts. See a Proto's going to go across the middle of the map. That's a big pick early on to take care of Sabrosa, but if he doesn't check, yep, that right there. He's going to get taken out. Hayes goes big there. The rotation was very well played by TSM. They get onto A for free.
Luminosity might cause huge problems for TSM.
And in a similar vein, Hayes could be problematic if left unchecked, but so far the fight's going down on the side, and Wardell is answering the call as he's already gotten 2. The Hunter Fury's going to come out from Cutler with 28 health left, tries to tag members of Luminosity, does take out Stellar. LG just down to 2. A Proto on the flank, up close to personal, gets 2, looking for the third with the classic, and he gets it, baby! Luminosity take the round away from TSM. What a round!
Able to find a way to exploit, and it's going to get caught though. With that frag from Wardell, there's definitely room to play with.
Oh, Wardell drops. The spike follows with it. Luminosity looking to push the matter to get to map point. But Sabrosa has other thoughts. He takes care of 1. He drops. And Cutler left alone. He's not around for long. Luminosity get to match point.
Really just deflates the team. We'll have to see if they can find something. There's anything left in the tank here, but Luminosity looking really good. Great opener there from Wardell, though, with the Guardian able to tap down Stella, which is always going to be good, getting rid of Sage early on in the rounds. And in the meantime, TSM work their way up onto the A side. Obviously, this is where all the Killjoy utility is, so it is a little bit annoying because that will create some delay. A Proto from the back, from the rafters. The trade's good. And And we'll see some space gained here, but again, it's so hard against Luminosity. They're always going to be good for the frags. Your boy Dre locks it in. Luminosity able to take down TSM, forcing them down to the lower bracket where they will meet 100 Thieves for another shake at a position in the Masters tournament. But for now, we can crown Luminosity the winner of this series. And of course, there are more matches for them to play.